Hello, hello. It's Wild once again with more of the same. We're gonna be drawing. We're gonna be doing more of the classwork. Then we'll do a free period. Then just do a little more. I think practice is good. I don't think it's bad for it. I definitely think that I've improved perhaps a little bit when it comes to my line work. A little more confident on being able to do lines. But I also do think that doing the same things over and over and over and over may not be the only way to improve. But I definitely do think that a good base in the foundations is definitely necessary to be better. So we'll keep going at that. Hope everybody's doing well. I am Wild. How are you? My eyes are closed. I don't know why. Every time I reset myself, it resets the canvas a little further away. If I do it enough times, it's gone! It's gone! The little canvas. Anyway. Let me put myself to my corner. That's not my corner. And let's pull out the tablet. So here is our little canvas zone as usual. Unlock these two, and then we'll make a shit ton of these. We're using marker right now. Let's do... We didn't do one yesterday, right? So I think it's better if we do one today. Today we'll do... Where is my shape? Not this one. This one's big. I need the bigger one. This one. Today we're gonna do dark, like negative space, because we didn't do it yesterday. So I thought I'd do some more practice on that one. So let's start with the good old usual shapes. And then we'll go from there. We'll do class mode with 30 minutes, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Don't really have time to think too much. I just have time to do a shape, and that's about it. And then we color. Switch to another layer. Got the vase, the vase. I ran out of space, so I need to move this up. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough time. Next shape. Circle down. Where? Circle. Semicircle. There's a leaning tower of Esau. That's not right. I can just fix it by doing that. Where? Then this shape. I can't finish. Oh my god. You. Go. Apple. This is not the right shape in any way, but whatever. Ball. So the circle doesn't actually get seen. Circle. And I don't have space. I definitely overestimated the size of this. Got glass. Keep always accidentally hitting that with my knuckle, and I don't know why. Flower. Flower. Bunch of other things that I can't draw because there's not enough space. Always mess up that. "30 seconds. We do shapes because we suck at everything else." Okay, you really gotta give me more time. Especially when you give me these complex shapes. If you give me the simple shapes, at least I would be able to do it fast. But I guess that doesn't work out. Got a line, 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 line. I'm gonna presume that it's in there. Line. Did it again, excellent. Create a tool. New layer, new layer, new layer. I feel like it can be more circular. It can be a little better. Gotta be on a point. Right. Good enough for me. Next shape, please. Basket. Basket. we got a basket, we got a knot. We do not know how to knot. We knot. We knot. We knot. We knot. We knot. I guess so. We got egg. Egg goes in here where it takes it. Goes up. Then it takes it. Square is not properly shaped. I guess it's something like that. I don't know. Now we got 5 minutes. And start with basket at the bottom. A rainy day outside. Very dark in here. Then it starts going down. Rolls. Time to shade the back, and then we'll fix the inconsistency. Oops. Let's erase that. Okay, so this line actually go curve, curve, goes in, then goes in, then it goes. Weirdly enough, when I try to erase this, it doesn't actually do as much good. I feel like erasing doesn't really do anything. This makes it look a little off. Maybe all I can do is paint details inside of it, not outside. Works a little better if I paint over it, but I don't know. As usual, we get a very easy shape for 5-minute, but we get very difficult ones for 30-second ones, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I guess we can do it multiple times. So we'll over highlight it so we can erase the line. We're not going to go too deep on it, otherwise it becomes very hard to erase. Let's go this, lower it. So we know that here, the curve point, now that this is not a straight line. I believe the angle of this is too low. Too high, sorry. This line is fine. I think that's good emulation of this line. Maybe this angle's a little... It's more of a curve, gradual curve maybe. Then when it meets this angle kind of goes straight completely. No, because now it seems like this goes too high. Angle has to be earned lower. Okay. I think that's decent. Let's do the reverse, which is we will draw it and see how much it differentiates with the minute or so we have left. Let me make this a little bigger. A little bigger, please. That angle's wrong. It actually goes up. Then it goes down. Yeah, well. These two shapes are the same thing, I guess. I don't think if I fit this one, it fits in there. I definitely did not make the same proportion. Alright, final. But switch back to dark mode. It's another simple one. Okay, so we can do both shapes again. We got a long time. Do up, and then let's do down. That's not right. The angle is higher. Like that. And the angle here is lower. Too low. I'm doing the backspace. Probably should not. Okay. No, that's too far. Okay, so I'm assuming that that's somewhat correct. Let's draw the inside so I can fix the line work. Do a second pass. We just passing around all we can. Okay, now we erase. Now we erase. Don't feel like it's... I feel like that's right, but... I don't know. That line seems right. It's this line that's too curved, so I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna ruin the pyramid, and then I'm gonna erase part of the pyramid. This feels like I'm curving. think that's a little closer. Then if I do shading here. It makes it look like I am in fact making a triangle. I put it too deep, otherwise it's gonna start doing it. Okay, next thing is to draw the other one. Any line. And then no, definitely don't want a chicken scratch. I think that kind of fulfills this pyramid, to be honest. Maybe it's a little taller. Let's do shading, I guess. There you go. We got shape number 1, shape number 2. We got easy for 10 minutes, so we got nothing really to do, so I don't know. Maybe we can try to do it from above. I mean, it's just gonna be a square though. And from an angle, have to be. Oh, it's not well, it's straight to some degree, but it's not actually a straight. There's my sort of interpretation of what it would look like. What if we do it reverse, upside down? Well, then it's just basically this shape upside down, right? You do get to see the bottom though. This is the front. And that doesn't actually feel like it's this shape anymore. I guess it's not tall enough. Corner. 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 I don't know. Probably not as good. This one is not my best. But we got shading, I guess. We got some basic shapes. We got some ideas of what we're doing. Again, this would be like that. Oh. Definitely don't feel like this shares this shape that well. Well, we won't worry too much about it. Nothing. Alright, let's go to our second exercise for today. It'll be some animals. Hello, DF. How you doing? Quack. Honk honk. Goose goose. Goose goose. Loose goose. How are you doing? Did you want to do one of these class exercises with me there, DF? Probably be good for you getting out of a rut. But it may be a little too early for you. Or actually, it's probably midday. But whatever it is. Hello, I am sleepy. How are you? I'm okay. I am just doing the typical class exercise before I do my work to some degree, I guess. I was asking DF if, I don't know if you listened or you heard that one, is that if you wanted to try to also do the exercise with me, then we can compare after the fact. But if not, that is fine too. After all, you are sleepy. You can try? Alright. So, I will put it up. Forgot to put it up last time. So here's my thing. The first ones are pretty fast. So I do give you a warning. If you haven't done these before, they're pretty fast. You can go to the website lineofaction.com, line-off-action.com, and then just go to the same thing I do. And then if you get the same animals, great. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Or you can copy the ones that I'm basically doing on the stream, and then you can try your best to copy those. See if you can get those. If you can't, that's fine too. I generally won't get most of them. And we basically just try to draw. I'll try to follow. Alright. Well, I'm gonna give you a 10-second count. So let me confirm with you that you have your either sketch pad or you have something open so you can try it out. I assume you're using tablet, but I mean, I'll give you a 10-second timer before it goes, and then we'll start. And then from there on, it's All hell's loose. It's gonna be, and I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna be 10 poses that only last 30 seconds, 5 poses that only last 1 minute, 2 poses that last 5 minutes, and 1 pose of 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Do the best you can. I'm doing the best I can. And then after that, that's the class. Our class period is over, and then we have recess for the rest of the day. Yeehaw! All right. I'm gonna start in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Alright, let's draw this bird quickly. There's like a fan. Fan kind of stops. The body goes up. There's a wing. Wing. Then has little chicken feathers. Then the head. There's our 10. There's a 5-second timer. We're almost done. We're almost out of time, and we're out. Next one, please. You got a squirrel. Hey, look, it's Show. Hi, Show. How you doing? It's not Show. It's not Show at all. Look at that. We got sharks. Shark number 1. Shark's a bit like our torpedo. I did a bit of a lip there. I think I'm just gonna worry about finishing the shark. Then we can do the details about what it looks like. Okay, never mind. Shark is not even done. We got a kitty. Kitty. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Shape. Down. Leg. Leg. Tails here, I guess. There's the weird face of the cat. We got a scorpion! Okay. The way that I do scorpions is I just basically ignore shapes. Like, nah. I ain't drawing that. Stinger. Stinger. Leg, shape. Leg, shape. Let's do the other. Oh, I didn't have enough time. We got a dog. Dog is a little wet. Oops. Arching back. Footsies. I didn't have enough time. Bird. There's 2 birds, I think, but we'll only worry about the first bird. 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 He's got a little hump on his back. We got another scorpion. 2 for 2. Pincer. More like a crab pincer to me, but. Crab. Body. Leg. Okay, fine. I guess I'm not drawing the rest of that body. Oh my god, this hare is running. He's running fast. He doesn't want to be caught by no wily coyotes. And then he has... Yeah, well, that's as best as I can do. This is the final one of the 30 seconds there, DF. Just letting you know. So that will go into the minute one, so you'll have twice as much time. I don't know, probably finish like that. 1 minute, so now you have a lot more time. I mean, still not that much time, but decent more. Got kitty. Shape. Leg kind of goes in the front. That goes a little more here, I guess. Okay, I definitely messed up this cat shape, but that's just a lot of squiggle lines because of the amount of chicken scratch I've done. There's our timer saying that we're almost done. Footsie here. That cat is... Ma, there's a weird cat outside! That's basically what it feels like. Okay. Like Winnie the Pooh over here. Then... kind of have to elongate his body. Tail. Oh, I messed up. The proportions is not right. Oh well. We'll have to fix that in post. That is to say, we're not fixing that at all. Face. Nose. A happy smile. It doesn't look like a tiger at all. It's a puppy. Hello, puppy. You got a face like that. Got one of your ears up. Other ear is kind of like flopping. Skull is not right. This guy is a puppy. What has happened to you? Oh no, I gave you a fifth finger. Oh, well, that's where that ends. We got some geese. So kind of easy shapes, right? Not too crazy. They don't have anything too out of the ordinary. Can't see where that leg goes, so I guess that's where that's ending. Draw a second geese. A lot less time on this one. Head shape I can't get right. Then this is our final 1 minute one. Have a kitty. Got its little toe beans there. It's kind of laying there as well. Okay, we're up to our 5 minute shapes. You can take a moment to breathe a little more. You definitely have more time. You can spend it however you wish. Now that you've gone through the rapid succession of animals, now we have some time. It's no longer a mad dash to finish animals. It's more of a, it's a small pace to do so. I feel like that beak is not right. Gotta fix that beak. We'll do that after. Really know how to detail a bird though. Like, at some point it just becomes a lot of lines, I guess. I guess I can draw the legs over here. If there's anything that's gonna look terrible, it's gonna be these legs. We're halfway through to this exercise, yeah. Hopefully you're doing okay. I know you can't really speak while you draw. That involves typing away from your tablet. This bird is a little shorter. Okay. Got majestic feathers, but I don't exactly know how to represent them. Sort of like, I can do that as a sort of plumage, I guess. Neck feathers are more curved. Then these are probably should not do. Okay, well, it's probably gonna be my burn. I don't think I'm gonna be able to change much of that at that point. Maybe I can fix this. Was there time for that one? Here's our second 5-minute one, DF. It's a monkey. Return to nature. Become monkey. I think we definitely have to draw the branch because of how much it impacts his body posture. And he has a second. There's a second one over here that he's standing on. This angle's not right. That's a little better. Got a little paw. And he's kind of on this. Don't really know where this comes from. There's a bit of his body and his butt. Kind of peer through. His face is about here. Got big eyes. A tiny little nose. Looks like he's frowning. You frowny boy. Got a lot of fur. He's actually not looking the same way that the picture is looking, but that's okay. We will solve that never. He's got a little hand. Grabbing a hold. Oh. This finger's a lot bigger than the other. Halfway through to this one there, Dia. Hopefully you're having enough time. This goes down. I have no idea where this shape goes. I presume this is a leg. I guess that's the basic monkey. Gotta draw the hairs, I guess. He's got butt hairs. He's a hairy monkey. I'll try doing some quick shading, but I don't think I have time. Yep. We're out of time. Oh, no. Our 10-minute shape is a very low resolution cricket? No, a scarab maybe? I'm not too sure what it is. Hope you don't mind bugs there, dear. Hope you don't mind them, because apparently that's what we've been getting. I don't get to choose what we get. We just get it. Beetle? I feel like there's kind of two elements to this. This bug I'm fine with. The monkey is something. Yeah, that monkey was rough. I couldn't find its sort of ideas of the shape. I feel like it's basically two ovals, right? Just basically have a big oval. You have another big oval. Then you have a smaller oval, acts as a head. That's very chicken scratchy, so let's fix that. Let's fix those lines. And I'm doing a lot of seeking lines. Okay. Leg is actually there. The problem for me with this specific image is that it's so dark. It's hard to see any detailing in it. Like I can't tell. Can't tell what I should be focusing on beyond it's just basic shapes. This is terrible. I'm drawing another one. However, I am gonna put this one on low opacity. Just gonna presume that it is like this. Back leg. Gonna be an oval. Then this is gonna be a curved line. Just ends. Series of gets smaller every time. The last one is much that. Then there's another leg that just emerges from. Oh. I don't want that. Difícil. As I said, it gets a little hard as soon as you get to the detailing of the legs, because the body is pretty basic, but everything else, not so much. Still got 5 minutes though, so no need to rush. You still got like twice as much time as you had from the other one. As long as you're making pace, drawing some basic shapes, drawing the best you can, I think you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, I can't see the details to begin with. So just do the best approximation you can. You already have challenge mode enabled, so. You could also telephone it by being like copying what I'm doing to get an idea of the shapes, but yeah. You're like, man, God, Wild, what are you doing? Destroying this poor animal. I think the head is a bit too far. Face this head. That has to be closer to the body. Got two little pincers. It's got two pincers inside the pincers. Got a segmented something there. It's got its antenna. Can't tell where the other antenna is at all, even though the shadow kind of tells me, but I can't tell what it is. I'm just gonna fake draw it. Weird thing about this cricket, or this bug, is that this leg is really far apart from this. So maybe I can fix it by doing the good old move it closer. A secret technique. And then make this closer to this body. Erase the mistake. Then we'll quickly start drawing these back lines. No, I'm not done. Beetle of sorts, yeah. Not my favorite beetle though. Not a stag beetle. Doesn't have the little horns. Really, the moment I started doing a lot of lines like that, it started losing its effect. Can't do that. I don't know. What do you draw from here? It's a mess of shapes, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, doesn't matter. We don't draw anymore. We're done. This beetle has definitely decided to expand that leg as much as he could. He's kicking it up. He's living high life. But we're done. Alright. So, let's go through my drawings. So you can have an idea of what I was able to do. Start all the way from... That's the shapes. I think the first thing we drew was a bird. This is my bird. My bod. Obviously you can see that I tried building into the basics of it, but then I ran out of time. The fanning was a little difficult to get, but it's only a 30-second one, so it's really should not look too much into it. Squirrel looks okay. I made the face is basically the main detail that I wanted to make sure to get right. Then the rest of the body just, let's just say it didn't matter. Like, oh yeah, the face. It looks like a chubby squirrel. Though technically this is the foreground, then there's a middle ground, and then there's the background, and then there's much more in the background, but 30 seconds, can't really do much about it. This is my attempts at 2 sharks. Let's just say the sharks went to the school of preschool, where shapes basically don't matter. They don't have to coordinate. They're nothing at this point. Here's my attempt at a cat. Every time that I try to do a cat face, it just never lands. Cap general posture is okay, but the shapes and the lines are... well, I mean, I didn't like chicken scratch much of it, so I'm happy with that. In the speed that I have to do things at. The tail got lost. This other paw, I think, got lost. Maybe it wasn't present. I'm not sure. Here's a scorpion. It lost 2 of its legs out of complexity, but you can definitely see that the basic shape of the scorpion is there. One of the things I do have a tendency of is drawing things that are in the background rather than the foreground, and then drawing on top. But you sent me mine. Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay if I put it up as well? Okay. Let's copy the link. And we will grab the other one as well. Damn, I like yours so much more than I like mine, to be honest. But that's what experience does for you. Did not? Oh, I guess I did not grab the link. The link. And then there's the last one. Copy link. And paste it here. Now I can put it up here in the screen for everyone to see. Okay, so let's start with the animals. Obviously, the main thing I noticed is you drew representations of the animals a lot faster than I was able to draw them. The tiger doesn't tiger. So let's go back to the beginning. There's my bird. There's your bird. You have simplified it. Its shape has become different, like reversed, but you definitely have a better bird shape than I do. Definitely feels like that's a bird. Well, this is a bird. I'm not too confident with it. Squirrel. This, I assume it's this little gremlin. This little gremlin is the squirrel. I don't think this... I think it's more of a goblin than it is a squirrel at this point. I think it's lost its sort of defining feature a bit. So I'm gonna give myself that one. Haha, because I can. But I like yours. Yours is cute too. Yeah, I don't care. Whatever you draw here would be better than this. I didn't draw the fins, which is one of the big things. You always seem to put little dots for the things, which make them pretty cute. But that's that one. And there's our cat. Your cat definitely looks better as a cat. Mine, I tried to do the details of the eyes, and then I basically lost it. Yours is basically using puntillism, or like small dots to basically mark it. The one difference between our drawing styles, however, I will point that out, is that I like to do more flowing lines. I like to go longer. So it could be just because you're doing in smaller, like you're trying to do smaller images. I try to do longer flowing lines. You like to go shorter lines. Here's the scorpion. I mean, my scorpion isn't much better than yours, but I guess at least it has a tail. I have a tail, and this guy actually looks like a crab man. It's like a crab with two pincers up. Pop, 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 pop. But, you know, 30 seconds is not a long time. Here's my attempt at a dog. I like how you focus on the detail that probably matters the most, which is the face. I didn't even get the face. Can you tell that this is a dog? I can't. It could be anything. It could be a horse. It could be a cow. It could be anything. A dog? Squint a lot and maybe you'll get it. Here's my bird. Is this your bird? I think this is your bird, which is not an accurate representation, I don't think, of what the bird was there. It is definitely closer. It is definitely a bird shape, but its legs were a lot thinner and longer than its body. I feel like you built a duck. I don't know what I built. Obviously, I can't tell that it has wings. I just basically see that when I look at my own, I look at it and I was like, this does look like a bird, but where are its wings? And I did not convey that at all in its body shape. Here's the other scorpion. That one, I'm gonna give it to you. That one definitely looks more convincing as a scorpion than mine. I did run out of time as well. Pincers are... I definitely spent more time on these pincers, which look better, but it suffered to basically not have a completionist of this body shape. I also did not have the tail. I was running out of space, so I probably would never have drawn that tail. Like yours. Yours is good. There's the rabbit. Definitely felt like I was doing okay, and then at some point I ran out of time. Yours captivates what the original motif of the rabbit is better than mine. Mine captures perhaps a little more of the dynamic movement that it's doing, but yours basically looks like a rabbit more than mine. The biggest thing I would do is probably add a face, like add something to basically denote a face. And I do have a bad tendency of always flattening the image. Instead of like making it perspective based, I always flatten it, which makes it all my images always look like they're looking left to right. Also, I forgot one of the ears. I lost an ear. This is my horse. It may have gone through an accident and lost its face. Its legs barely make it out. At least the legs look okay, passable for a horse, I suppose. But yours looks very cute as a horse. It is also rotated. No, it's more like it's galloping, right? Like it's gone back up. So you kind of did a horse. You basically saw a horse, and you basically symboled a horse more than draw the horse you saw. But then again, you're seeing it in a tiny little screen, in my screen, so like I don't blame you for this. I do like the cute little ears. I like the snout. Pretty cute. I don't know. Oh no. What happened to you, cat? What happened to you? Oh, well. Meow. Yeah, well, I definitely see that you're definitely much better at drawing cute symbolism than I am at drawing these, huh? Like, my god, what is this? This is a monster that pretends to be a cow that comes at 3 a.m. in the morning and be like, I'm a cat. Meow, feed me. I don't know. When it comes to doing faces, I just suck at it. I should probably work on just doing basic shapes like you do here, but oh well. Here's the other cat. Yeah, I don't quite know. I don't quite know about this one. Definitely feel like I've lost shape of cats. My cats have become more visible blobs. I will say, one thing that I do notice in the detailed difference is that you use the back leg for scratching its face, and I'm pretty sure it was using its front leg to do so. But otherwise, yours conveys a cat a lot better than mine. But obviously, 30 seconds. It is the front paw? Anyway, I can't tell. My shape is screwed up there. My shape is bad. This is like Picasso drawing it. So at least one thing I will notice there, DF. All of your animals are consistent, like they're coherent and consistent. So basically you can say that the same artist likely drew all of them at the same time. You look at my collage of stuff and it's like, I don't know if you could say that I drew all of these. Because they're not consistent in their design. Anyway, what's the next one? We got the geese. Yours are... Their necks have definitely faltered and become ducks. Mine are kind of just standing there and like, look at this sucker. He's drawing us. I actually don't mind these. I think these are okay. I think they kind of fit the sort of theming. Obviously, there are a lot more animals. Yours look like they're moving, like they're going forward. Mine look like they're standing because of how the movement of the head and the flowing of the lines. Because my lines flow inwards, down and inside, while yours flow sideways, like you're creating a motion of them. This could be anything. I think this is a tiger because I remember it being a tiger, but this could be anything. I basically just made them very chunky curves, and my god. Yeah, you probably ran out of space. I also had the benefit that I'm using an entire canvas to draw all of them, and you're basically drawing them up top of each other. Which, you know, probably consumed time. In some way, the art style of this reminds me of like a cartoon of like... But obviously, it has lost all of its shapes of a tiger. Also, you have added a little winky lash on it, so it makes it look like it's a female tiger because of the basics of cartoon logic. It has a little tiny jaw. I don't think it had his mouth open though, but I could be wrong. Here's my dog. My dog also is in the school of cats. Where's the cat? In the school of this cat of like... Sorry. These two appear to you in the middle of the night at 3 AM and oh boy, you've summoned demons. I've summoned a demon in the shape of a dog and a cat, I'll tell you that. Woof. Meow. Basically what they would say. I don't know. I don't know. Here I was starting to chicken scratch a lot more, which obviously you can see the less confidence in these lines. But at the same time, they're not great lines. Like here, the hands. These look like hands now. They don't look like paws. Even though I was trying to draw what I saw. Here's my bird. Did you get a bird? Yeah, here's your bird. Your bird is very good. Very good. I like what we've done both. We try to implement the drawing of the feathers. Yours obviously has gone into the more squiggle line. The sort of drawing of the sketching. Well, mine has become more of a, as I said, I tend to like to do curved lines a lot more in my drawings. I curve a lot instead of doing straight, narrow lines. My neck is a little thick, I think, but I think both of ours is pretty good. I added a little more detailing in the sort of nostril. I had to redo my beak a bit. Your beak is a little lost, I guess. It's kind of lost its shape, but it still works fine because of the cohesion of everything. The biggest complaint I would say for mine is that when trying to draw from this perspective, I tried to draw the legs, and the legs don't work well with the sort of feathering of it, which is, you know, detailing is not something I'm very good at. Also, this wing feels like it's a little off, and I don't know if it's because of this highlighting or not, but I can't tell. Here's my monkey. There's your monkey. Ah, your monkey. I can see the butt cheek of the monkey. The problem that I had with the monkey is I couldn't figure out where its second leg was. I just could not. Obviously, you could not see it either. The one thing I do like about my monkey, although it's both of us have messed it up, is which the monkey's actually looking away from the camera, but I had mine look at the camera because I did not follow that perspective very well. I did the little hand, the little arm that goes inner and outer. He's very hairy, so I kind of just tried to do the outside of the lines instead of doing like a curved line. I just basically did lines on top of the line, which I thought it was okay. Yeah, I like my monkey. My monkey's fun. Your monkey looks like he's a mischievous monkey. He mischievous. That was beetle attempt number 1. Okay, so here's my beetle. Here's your beetle. Seems like you also rotated this one, but I don't blame you because you couldn't see it. So the main things that where you couldn't see it that I was able to see is that it does have antennae. It has a side thing on the side down here that I couldn't tell what it was, which is what I drew here. And then it has its segmented legs, which this leg hides. This leg gets covered by the second leg, and the third leg kind of goes on top, but it gets hid by the antenna. And this leg is the one that screwed up for me. I could not draw in a proper sort of scale. I would just basically, it went too far. And those are my shapes. I'll save monkey as the main one for the art class for today. Monkey art class. Oh wait, it's not 12. Today is 13. Don't want to confuse it with the previous art class. Okay, well, I got another 30 minutes to draw something for free. Or it's free time. So one thing that I want to get a little better at is posing. So let's get out of this layer. We'll put monkey as main guy. Surprising how many gigabytes this uses as a folder. Alright, let's make a new image. And again, DF, thank you very much for joining us for art class. Been very illustrative, to say the least. We can close these. And hopefully, you don't mind doing them. I feel like they're a good way to just get your creative juices flowing and do a little sort of fast lines, fast shapes, and then maybe get yourself inspiration to do other shapes and other lines and other little things. Okay, let's create a new one. So, what is it that we want to draw today? We don't have a lot of time, so is there an image or anything? I basically just draw myself a lot because that's what I have access to, I guess. So in this case, I will draw myself like this. Draw another wild. Really make it a little I guess that's fine. Oh, I got a big head. I'm a big-headed boy. Then I have torso. Another one. Sure do. Torso ends there, so I don't have. You don't see my. Well, maybe you'd see this part of it, but I think it's relevant to the shape. And then we see my arm, but basically the entirety of it. I'm good in just drawing this as an oval. Maybe not, because maybe I can draw like this and then draw a second one. So again, the shape won't matter because it gets cut off by the torso. Then I have arm. It goes there. Then the arm goes to my hand. Then the hand. Not that angled though. That's the basic shape of this character, I guess. Probably should not draw this in this layer though. So I need to make a face line. Not really curved. I need to do the eye. My nose to be around here. Then my eyes are pretty big. I do go down. That may be too small of an eye, but I'm gonna draw it by reference, then I'm gonna port it back in and see how it is. Okay. Then we want to go a little up. Plus, should draw the arm. I think I zoom in for the fingers. I got fat fingers. I don't know, I just feel like I can't do them justice. Then we go down the... Here's an approximation, I guess. Let's see how close it was. So I drew him too tall. I extended his arm too much. Hello, Soapy. His eyes are not as great as they could be. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. That artist outfit, yeah. It's good. You missed us having an art class there, Soapy. You could have joined us if you felt like it and drawn some animals. Speed drawing. But I am all right. I only got a few more minutes before I have to call it a day, unfortunately, because I have business to attend to. But I am doing my sort of trying to figure out the mistakes I do whenever I'm trying to copy art. So in here, in this case, copy that by reference. You can see that as I do, my head shape is too wide. My arm position is average, I guess. This arm is okay, I guess. This arm is too long. Also, I forgot to draw the other part of that hoodie. Whoops. I saw Dark did some great pieces. Yeah. Good practice, good practice. Being able to reflect and retry. Let's see if we'll give it one more retry. Hide this one. Draw again. Increase the opacity. And once I finish drawing this, that'll probably have to be all for today, unfortunately. Huh. I suck at drawing these shapes. Sure. Then we're gonna go with box. No, this is too high. Head is just big because of the hair, that's all. Oh, I'm drawing on this layer. Oh, that's... Don't want to draw in that layer. Sure. Shape. Box. Arm. Then other arm goes to cover here. How are you finding it so far? It's okay. I'm just learning overall. Just trying to learn how to draw is already a challenge in its own. I don't really have much of a background when it comes to doing sketching or anything like that, so it's a lot of learning everywhere I go. A lot of learning, a lot of getting muscle memory so as to be able to do lines. I feel like that's not right. That's not right at all, because that makes my arm be extended so much. My arm should be end around here. That's where my arm ends. This is where my hand starts. Maybe a little more. It blocks my chin. And then we need to do position. I feel like that's too high. Raw, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm enjoying the process. It is a learning process. Yesterday I did some art just because I wanted to. No. Storm does continue here. That's fine. Lower the opacity. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, if you're not enjoying it, I guess what are you doing it for? Oh, I'm still in the wrong layer. All I had is I made my face too wide last time. What if I make it too thin? Obviously, I don't have good perspective yet. There's one thing that I'm trying to get better at. Okay, so my eye should be around here. My eye is very small on this side. I also don't have necessarily the best of confidence on my line work, but no! Stop! Probably because I'm using the undo button too often. I don't know, I have a lot more space between. Make a nose. Yeah, definitely I've shortened my face a lot. Will come with time and practice. I can be daunting, I imagine. Yeah, I definitely have made a different shape of my face, but oh well. Cannot dwell too much on it. Let's draw the ears. That way I have an idea. And how are you doing, Sophie? Hopefully you're doing well. It's crazy. What you posted the other day, or yesterday, I guess, for you on the Discord. Crazy. You think you could do that all in about a month? I feel like I have a big head. This just makes me have big head mode. Curve that line. Sure. We'll do it like that. Lechos. Oh, connected to chat. Did I disconnect? No, still seems like I'm alive. I guess I just disconnected there for a second. Weird. Can't actually see the neck too much. Down. Down. What? We're telling Sophie how good she is? Good? Very good. Yeah. Sophie is good at art. So I do wonder, Sophie, do you do any other kind of art, or is it character art your main specialty that you focus on? I know it's the ones you post on the Discord, but sometimes artists like to focus on other things from time to time. I'm not gonna forget this folder. I don't want to do 2 lines on this one. Keep meaning to get into background art, but fail after starting myself because it's too big of a project to set for myself. Aw. Well, I think the best way to start doing art is just by doing it. Even if you think it doesn't look good. Isn't that what you told me? You basically have to just do it. You only get better if you try it. So try it. You never know. It could be pretty good if you try it. And you're just holding yourself back, and that's all. Lower this even more. Oh, wrong layer. Okay, let's do this arm. Fingers were really rough when I did it. Obviously, the biggest thing I noticed is my head is super thin. Running out of time, so I guess I'm just speed running this. Speed run. Does it look okay? Probably not. Ignoring that messed up finger over here and the fact that I've covered most of the face now. Okay, well, don't really have time to finish it to the best of that I wanted to. It's only practice after all. Alright, let's see, how bad? Definitely feel like the first attempt was better. So, we made him a lot thinner because of how they hid the head. Opposed to the second attempt. Yeah, the second attempt is a lot better. I felt like I kept the shape much more. I was more in a hurry to do the second one, so like a facsimile of the original. It's a photocopy of a photocopy. You ever seen like one of those shows in which basically a character gets cloned and then it just gets more affected by its body shape and its patterns? It just kind of gets reduced and reduced. I feel like I reduced it even more. So like, this one seems like it. This one doesn't seem like it, but this one seems like the other one. I don't know. Well, it's more experience I gotta focus. Good day there, Crown Tunes. Unfortunately, I'm about to end, so I gotta get out. I got things to do that are very important that I get to in a reasonable time, so I'm gonna have to leave it here. I will show you all what I got to today. So apart from this is one of the things I got to. Oh, there's gonna be an ad break. Okay, well, can't really show you anything. Let's save this as 13 Wild Doodle. Open. So you can see this, their Crown Tunes. This is one of the things I've done, which is basically just going through a lot of basically speed drawing things, just trying to get the shape of them. Here's a monkey, the one I'm most proud of. Here's a bird, and then we go into demon dogs and animal shapes that just basically start losing their aspects of it. Additionally, over here we did some basic shapes, as you can see here, but it was basically using the background or using negative space rather than drawing the original, which had some variations. I had a lot of time for one of the end ones, which was basically doing a pyramid, so I basically just started doing more doodles for it. But that's it. I'm gonna spend more time on that. I gotta go. I'm just gonna go to the end screen. Here we go. Sorry, Soapy, you missed me showing it, but hopefully I'll post it in the Discord later down the line, and you can see it, because that's generally what I like to do. Let's put the tablet away, put ourselves in the center position, and it lied, it got another 20 seconds. Well. Ads happen to different people at different times, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Damn ads. I wish there was a way to play Twitch without ads, but ads keep happening all the time. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to stay wild. Enjoy your eggs. May it be bonus eggs, regular eggs, scrambled eggs, frozen eggs, whatever it is. Enjoy your eggs. Oh, okay. I guess I'm spinning now. Yeah, if you want to catch me, I'll do it again. I'm doing it every day. Just the last 2 days have been hectic. On Wednesday it's a little rough, and on today I just have something else that I have to go to that's important to me. But tomorrow around 11 till 1 is generally why I do it. For anybody watching on, so for Crown, that's my time to generally stream and do this. So yeah. Hope you all see you all next time. Don't forget to stay wild, stay artsy, and yeah. Keep learning, keep improving, because I'm trying. Oh God, am I trying. Bye. And don't forget, you're cool. You are cool, and you are cool, and you are cool. In fact, one could say, we're all cool here.